And an opponent that is significantly closer to my own skill level, if I had to guess. Higher MMR, lower combat power, so he got here in less effort than me, but probably also has less training than me. Which means it should, in theory, be a fairly balanced fight. We'll see. We'll see. Area Specialist with Crawler, Stormcaller, or Elite Heavy Armor Specialist with Steel Ball Fang. I don't even consider the Elite Specialist anymore. It's not nearly as good as I had hoped and thought. I like this unit composition more. Let's go in for the Heavy Armor Specialist. So my opponent has Crawlers and Steel Balls. Last time, the Steel Balls, I think, were moving in a bit too early. So I'm putting them 4 spaces behind the tower now. And putting these 1, or rather 2 spaces up. I should say 1 unit breadth. Is that the correct term in this case? And sure, let's add some Crawlers. What is he anyway? He's Rhino Specialist, and he's stacking on one side and going really aggressive. I don't like to see that. It remains to be seen what actually happens in this fight. I have some forces coming in from the side, but I think he's going to win this turn hands down. He's destroying my steel balls pretty quickly, but it all depends on who locks onto what. Some of my crawlers have made it here, but they're gonna take their sweet time destroying this. And his steel balls will roll in faster on my tower. Well, then again, there's not much left. I guess I still win this turn. He doesn't even get the tower, which is actually amazing. So my opponent is going aggressive. Well, I feel Supply Specialist is still the better option right here and now. Do I want to go into like Wasps right now? I think that's a pretty decent choice. My opponent has no anti-air so far. So let's do that and let's get another set of Fangs and put him here. And I want the Wasps right now. You know, I could also backstab him. Yeah, let's do that. But let's backstab him from this side, because he has no defenses there. And he still has no defenses there. He put a bunch of Stormcrawlers here. I always want to say Stormcrawlers, for whatever sick reason. It's stuck in my head. And he's going to clear out the chaff and everything, but I'm going to get his tower. I just hope there's enough left to finish everything else off. And now my Wasps should be moving in on his forces too. Yeah, right now his forces were severely weakened, and I think I have the forces to win this. The Wasp backstab is very decent here. They might even rank up if they need enough Stormcrawlers. Yep, they have ranked up. And because he has absolutely no anti-air, this was a default win for me. Amplifying core, pretty neat, but what would I use it on? What can I unlock that will wreck him here? I honestly think I need to clear the chaff better. So maybe going in for Mechanical Rage or something like that on those units. I think I'll take the Amp Core and roll with it. It's not a bad item. So I'm ranking these Wasps up. If he just puts a bunch of, what's it called? A bunch of Mustangs there, he's going to have a really bad time. I don't expect him to counter this, but I can't afford it. Thatches probably would get countered fairly efficiently. I think I'm going for my own Stormcaller set and call it a day at that. And, you know, let's put the amplifying core on these steel balls. They have ranked up and should be fairly decent. He's put a bunch of Mustangs here, but I think I can actually beat those Mustangs with my Wasps, which are ranked 2. Yep. So he's gonna have a real bad time. That is something I think you need to learn with experience. Level 1 Mustangs against level 2 Wasps is not an exchange that you will win. I did, however, lose the steel ball fight very severely. I need better chaff clear, there's no two ways about it. Should still win the round with Wasp superiority though. There's a couple of them in the air. Oh no, he has a bunch more Mustangs here. I guess then he has... yeah, he's won this turn. I didn't see those Mustangs in the fight there. That's probably also why my chaff got cleared out super effectively here. Assault Fangs. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Assault Fangs. Mech Rage would very much so help with chaff clear, but I think maybe more reliable chaff clear is also in order. So I'm thinking maybe my own Mustangs would not be a bad play here. Arclight's also fairly decent, if I had to guess. I could also go for my Titan here, which is going to get countered by Stormcrawlers, but hopefully not too much, at least for the moment. Could also go in for an Overlord, though. Or, you know, let's go for that. I can afford it. Let's go for instant armored Wraiths. They help with chaff clear, and they should beat everything he has right now. Can't afford to move those Wasps. Let's see if he defends. Yeah, now he really wants to defend. But that's a lot of Mustangs that are not going in for the fight anytime soon. These Mustangs are doing 66 damage, and this thing absorbs 60 damage per hit. He's gone in for a Rhino. Not sure if it's going to do him all that well, because the Rhino is getting eaten by the Amp Cord stuff. The Wraith is absorbing an absurd amount of punishment, but there's so much small fry coming in. Under the tower degradation, it probably might fall. It's not taking as much damage as I expected it. I guess most sources of damage have been silenced. And now it's eating Mustangs, and there's nothing he can do against it. He needs Phoenixes or Overlords or something along those lines. And my Wraiths are getting more and more powerful. I think, yeah, this one ranked up as well.